Our theme for this year's Avalanche are keys to kingdom success and how to apply those keys to open those tough doors life throws at us in our daily lives sometimes. But first off, what are those keys to kingdom success, especially to us teenagers? Well, all of it can be found in 1 Timothy chapter 4. All of it can be found there. But as I was reading through the chapter, there was one key in that chapter, one verse in particular that stood out to me the most. This verse is verse 12. It says, "Do not let anyone look down on you because you are young, but instead set an example in speech, the way you talk to others, in conduct, the way you show yourself to others, or the way you conduct yourself to others, in love, the love of and for God and other people, in faith, your faith towards God, and in purity, keeping our bodies, our minds, and our hearts holy." So let me ask you a question. Have you ever had someone older than you not trust you with anything, or what the verse says, look down on you just because of your age? Well, it could hurt sometimes. It can hurt sometimes because we don't want to be treated as adults, right? So how do we show them that we're not just kids? Well, it says it right there at the end of the verse, by setting an example in speech and conduct and love, faith, and purity. You know, when I was about 12 years old, it was on a Thursday, and my mom very kindly asked me to take out the trash. And during that day, I was having a really bad day, same with my mom. And I didn't really want to do it, so I asked her if someone else can do it, since I'm the only person who ever takes out the trash. But she said I had to do it, and I didn't really want to, of course, so from that point on, I got pretty annoyed and irritated. And basically, I was angry towards my mom for no reason. And I started doing things to show my anger towards her, like stomping the floor or slamming the door when I got out of the house. When I finished throwing the trash, I went back inside just to check on her, and then I noticed something that every young man and woman ever wants to see, and that's seeing their mom cry. And to that point, I felt so guilty and so dumb for what I just did. I could have been an example to my mom. I could have helped her out during that day. I could have taken out the trash without complaining, but I didn't. I wasted that opportunity by being selfish and self-centered. You know, the problem in our world today is not the presence of darkness, but the absence of light. One of our big jobs as Christians is to be a light in this dark world, to be an example, like what the verse says. But it isn't really easy to be an example, you know, in this world sometimes. We don't usually wake up in the morning saying, "Hey, today I'm going to be an example to this world." But what we could say is, "Hey, today I'm going to show kindness to others, compassion, patience, or even forgiveness, or any other thing we're having a hard time on." The harder we work on these qualities, the more of an example will be not only to the older generation or to the believers, but to others also, like our little brothers or sisters or friends, anyone. Let me wrap this up by saying that I didn't really come here just to say a speech to you guys or to hopefully win points for our youth group, but to give a message to show that no matter how old we are, we can still give an example in speech and conduct and love, faith, and purity, and that we can give a strong impact in this world and to believers and non-believers around us, right? So let's show them what we're made of, right?